Well, good evening, ladies, gentlemen, friends, family, teammates, competitors, coaches, and administrators, and that probably covers just about everybody. My name's Kevin McGahee, and it is my duty and pleasure to welcome you to the 2009-2010 Girls Varsity Senior Recognition Night. Now, we normally have Senior Rec Night at the final home game of the season. We changed that tradition a little bit this year so that the accomplishments of the seniors can be acknowledged tonight, and we can also see them again and wish them well in their final home games coming up in the next 2 weeks. Now, if you remember from last year, we had only one senior to honor last year. Tonight, 5 young women will be honored and thanked for their contributions to and successes in the Upper St. Clair basketball program. And we're all glad you're all here to share with them and with us. And before we start with the actual ceremony, we'd like to introduce several people, and you see them here lined up in the chairs on the court, without whom not one bit of these ladies' basketball careers could be possible. Now first, you've seen them over here emotionally involved in the game. It's the coaching staff that makes the whole basketball program work. Head coach Ernie Kuntz is the conductor and the head man. If you would please stand up or wave or somehow acknowledge who you are, that would be great, all you in the chairs. Assistant coach Mike Vaughno. Assistant coach Greg Wagner. And assistant coach Gary Anselmino. That is the coaching staff. Thank you, gents. Also with us, of course, none of this happens without the support of the administration and the athletic staff. With us tonight, we're glad to have athletic director Matt Mellinger. Thank you, Matt, for all your support. Trainer and assistant athletic director Joe Crisefo. And trainer John Sears. We hope he's not had a busy season, actually. Thank goodness. Also, there's a couple of people who go sort of unnoticed behind the scenes here, without whom none of this happens as well. To my right, you'll notice two of them. One is pregame announcer and official scorekeeper, Ed Callahan. Ed, would you please? Yes, thank you, Ed. Also a long time, he's been sitting back here behind this board an awful long time. Would you please acknowledge Ron Greenway, the official scoreboard and scorekeeper? Thanks to both of you. Also, you probably didn't even notice them, but outside the door, everybody had to run that gauntlet. The Vice President of Finance out here taking money and handing out tickets is Estelle Luck. And thank you, Estelle. And the Director of Customer Relations in the white jacket is Henry Luck. They've also been doing this an extremely long time. Thanks all for their support. So before we get to the player introductions, we'd like to offer our congratulations, I hope she's there on the bench, to the one lone senior on the Canon-McMillan Lady Big Mac squad. And if Courtney Parks would please come forward, we'd like to acknowledge you and congratulate you on a senior year. Courtney, thanks very much. Well, with that, then, let me introduce you to the 5 Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers senior basketball players. Proceeding through the list, this time we'll do it in alphabetical order. First, at number 42 in your scorebooks is senior center. Would you please welcome Rachel Broadland. Rachel's escorted by her teammate Katie Abriola. Also with us, of course, are her parents, Laura and Dave Broadland. Where are you, if you could please? There they are right here. Thank you. Well, Rachel embodies the concept of student-athlete all the way down. She's having achieved the Dean's List and highest honor roll during her tenure here at Upper St. Clair. She's also one of the school's natural helpers, also a 3-sport athlete at USC. Along with basketball, she has played varsity volleyball and is also on the track and field team. She's active in Athletes Taking Action. She's in the USC Mentor Program and also plays the violin. Her favorite memories of life at USC basketball include the basketball camp at California University and the dance-off with Tori at the WPIAL Championships 2 years ago. I'm sorry I missed that one. That probably could have showed up on America's Funniest Home Videos. Anyway, Rachel will be attending an as-yet unnamed college and will major in physical therapy. She has 2 special guests with her, by the way, tonight, with her to help celebrate the event. So with her brother Dan and sister Michelle, would you please stand up and be recognized? And thank you for supporting Rachel and everything you brought to the program. Next up is number 23 in the program. This is Grace Highland, escorted by her teammate, Tori Bishop. Grace's parents are also here. This is Scott and Beth. Grace also is academically strong and is a member of National Honor Society, and she'll graduate with high honors and a 3.9 GPA. Good grief, I never even saw that one. Grace is a member of Athletes Taking Action. She's also in the USC mentoring program and has volunteered for years with Special Olympics. Her favorite memory of USC basketball was playing point guard for the 2008 WPIAL championship team, and who can argue with that? Grace will attend Pitt Johnstown, where she'll play basketball and pursue a degree in physical therapy. Grace's special guest tonight is Hal Kessler. Now, Mr. Kessler has been Grace's AAU hoops coach since she was 11. His time, efforts, and knowledge of the game have made Grace the player she is today, and his character and integrity have had a great impact on her as a person, reaching far beyond the basketball court. Mr. Kessler, would you please acknowledge everybody over in the stands? Let's have a look at you. Thank you very much. Hal Kessler. And this brings us to lucky number 13. Step up, please, Susan McMillan. Susan's escorted onto the court by her teammate Taylor Gensler. Susan's parents are also here, and you must have known them for over the years. This is Judy and Dave McMillan. Now, for those of you who don't know, they may have the longest tenure of senior recognition nights of anybody in Upper St. Clair history. This is the 10th year that that Dave and Judy McMillan have participated in a senior rec night with 2 or 3 sports a year. I doubt anybody could bypass that. Well, congratulations to that record. Susan's in the National Honor Society and has been on high honor roll every semester of her high school career. She's also been varsity volleyball captain. She achieved first team all-selection as USC setter this past year, was second team all-WPIAL in volleyball, and was named to the MSA Sports Network Terrific 21 volleyball all-star team this year. Susan's also involved in Athletes Taking Action as a leader. She's a natural helper and is a senator on the student council. She'll attend college and plans to major in social work. She has her choice right now. She has not quite narrowed it down to the final one. Her favorite basketball memory is of Katie Abriola crashing into the scoring table and the airborne shoe. And once again, I'm sorry I missed that one, or in case anybody's got that one on video, that probably is pretty funny to look at. Susan's special guest tonight is Yoko Nagao. She's the USC varsity volleyball coach. Yes, there she is. Yoko was a great mentor and coach to Susan throughout her volleyball career at USC and in junior Olympic volleyball. Yoko Nagao, thank you very much. And that was Susan McMillan. The next senior in order is number 50 in your program. That's Morgan Malinek. Morgan is escorted to the court by her teammate Haley Lohman. Morgan's parents are also here. This is Kathy and Steve Malinek. Another in a long line of basketball student athletes, Morgan achieved high honors all 4 years of her high school experience and is a National Honor Society member. She also is in the USC mentoring program and is active with Athletes in Action. Her favorite basketball memory is, of course, the 2008 WPIAL championship and being the only one on the team wearing a mouth guard. Morgan will attend either St. Mary's of Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana, or will go on to Penn State and major in business. Morgan's special guests tonight are her 2 brothers, Ross and Ryan. Morgan always did like shooting hoops with him in the driveway, and these 2 guys gave her the gift of the love of the game, and that's why she plays to this very day. Thanks very much, Morgan Malinek. And finally, let's have a quick chat about number 35, Rachel Starr. Rachel is escorted to the court by Lauren Rita. Also, her parents, of course, are here. This is Leslie and Chris Starr. And once again, this common thread, Rachel is in National Honor Society and achieved high honors all 4 years of her high school career. Rachel also is in the USC mentoring program and has played basketball since the 5th grade. Her fondest memories of the USC basketball program were the basketball camp experience at California University and the sleepovers. She will attend The Ohio State University and plans to major in business. Rachel's special guest tonight is her sister Hannah, who was always there to support Rachel in academics and in sports. And there she is. And ladies and gents, there they are. Your 2009-2010 Lady Panthers seniors. How about a round of applause for the entire group, please? Ladies, parents, family members, and their special guests. And as a quick reminder to players, family, and those invited guests, don't leave too soon after the game tonight. Please join us in the Nutrition Center right after the game for a reception and refreshments. That's out the gym door here. Take a right, and it's through the double doors again on your right. And with that, I think we can get the real reason we're here underway. Thanks one and all. Congratulations, seniors, and all the best in what the future brings you.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at Upper St. Clair High School. Kevin McGahey here, as usual, calling girls basketball for everybody. I've got two cameramen working with me tonight. There's Anthony DeRubis and Sam DiGregorio. It is Thursday night, January 21st, 2010, and the Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers welcome to the gym tonight our neighbors from just south of the border, the Canon-McMillan Lady Macs. Canon-McMillan comes in with an 0-7 section record so far. Panthers in at 2-5. Actually 7th and 8th place in the section so far. It is a Section 4 contest, and we're glad you're here with us tonight on Upper St. Clair Cable 7. All this is happening under the direction of Cable 7's video guru, Glenn Ward. The starting lineups, it's a little bit different than you might have seen in other games so far this season because this is senior recognition night, and Coach Journey Kuntz has chosen to start all 5 seniors. Susan McLean is number 13, number 50, Morgan Malinik, number 35, Rachel Starr. The center doing the opening tip is Rachel Broadland, and, of course, the point guard, Grace Highland. We'll get the Canon-McMillan players for in just a second. Panthers don't exactly control the opening tip. We will do that again. Canon-McMillan comes in with a very young team, only one senior on the squad. That time, Canon-McMillan anticipated the tip, and number 14 comes away with it. That's Emily Hansen, a junior for Canon-McMillan. Number 2, Taylor Petrus. She's a junior. She's got the ball right now against the Grace Highland man-to-man defense. Susan McLean with some pretty good defense there. Taylor Petrus again driving into the lane, decides to come back out. Number 15 is Anna Lombardo. Underneath, wide open on the left side. That is Lauren Dittmar, the junior for the Lady Macs. Opens up the scoring, draws first blood, and ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers. Just 30 seconds gone here in quarter number 1. It's a 2-0 Lady Big Mac lead. Susan McLean on the inbound. Rachel Starr on the backcourt. Grace Highland now starting to run things. It looks like a zone defense by the Lady Big Macs. 2-3 zone. Long three-point attempt by Grace Highland. Nothing but net. And Grace Highland opens up the scoring for the Panthers with a long, gorgeous three-pointer. 3-2. The Lady Panthers lead. Taylor Petras again with the left hand. Passes it off to Emily Hansen. Dribbles right down the lane and into the Rachel Brodlin defense with a pretty good body contact there. No foul called. So the Lady Panthers come away with a rebound. Rachel Starr fights Morgan Mlinick on the left side with the left hand up off the rim. No good. Rachel Brodlin with a rebound. And on the putback, it will be a pushing foul on it's on Anna Lombardo, number 15. She's a sophomore. Rachel Brodlin, first one rattles off the rim, no good. She will get another. Good form, good backspin, and good result. Rachel Brodlin's in the scorebook, 1 of 2 from the line. That's her first point, and it's a 4-2 Panther lead. 6:35 to go, first quarter. Stolen away by Grace Highland, and she gets it back to Rachel Starr. Back to Grace, and we'll start on the offense going right to left. But Rachel Starr finds Rachel Brodlin down low. Zone defense. Looks like a 3-2 zone by Canon-McMillan. That, of course, is to defend against the long-range shooting of the Panthers. You got one extra player on the guards, and you play a 3-2 zone. Rachel Starr looking for help, looking for a cutter. Finds Morgan Mlinick right side from about 17 feet. Rim no good, and it comes down in the hands of Emily Hansen. Number 10, Courtney Park. She's the only senior on the squad. Scoop up off the rim, no good. Rebound, put back by Lauren Dittmar again. Second time she's done that from just about the same spot. She's got all 4 points for the Lady Big Macs, and it's a 4-4 tie. 5:45 to go, first quarter. Grace Highland from dead away, rattles off the rim, no good. That one's rebounded by Emily Hansen. Quickly up the left side. Underneath into the Rachel Brodlin defense. That's Anna Lombardo from the left side baseline. No good. Susan McLean, the senior, rips off the rebound. Heads up across the timeline. Grace Highland again now. Rachel Starr down to Morgan Mlinick. Back out to Grace Highland. Chooses not to take the shot. Just underneath the Rachel Brodlin. Very good passing sequence that time by the Lady Panthers, and it'll send Rachel Brodlin once again to the line. This personal is on Lauren Dittmar. That's her first. It's the second team foul for the Lady Macs. Rachel Brodlin shooting 2. First one up and good. Good form, good result. She'll get one more. Got them both. 3 of 4 from the line tonight for Rachel Brodlin. She's got 3 points, and it's a 6-4 Panther lead. Well, that was an interesting dribble by Lauren Dittmar. Off the foot, off her back, and right back into her hands, but Canon-Mac retains possession. Long three-point attempt off the front of the rim, no good. That was by Emily Hansen. Rachel Brodlin scooping up the rebound and taking off down the right side in the hands of Rachel Starr. Rachel Starr again. Panthers looking for the inside pass. Rachel Brodlin, she will not shoot from there, but she will look for Susan McLean outside the three-point arc, off the side of the rim, no good, and it'll just edge out of bounds. Lady Big Mac's ball, substitution for Canon-McMillan. Number 11 comes in. That's Rebecca Vera. She's a sophomore. And number 24, I believe, yes, indeed, that is Sean Mosley. Lauren Dittmar right into the lane, chooses not to shoot against the Rachel Brodlin defense. That's a good choice, actually. Dribble into the lane, and yes, not lost. Kept alive by the Lady Big Macs. Now stolen away by Susan McLean. Finds Rachel Starr. Hustling toward the bucket with the left hand up and in. Rachel Starr with the scoop shot. That's her first bucket. She's got 2 points, and it's an 8-4. Make that 8-6. Rebecca Veras, who just came on the floor, she gets an interesting shot. It's whacked away That time by Taylor Petrus, and it's right down the lane, and off of St. Clair Hammond. I thought it was off of Canon-McMillan leg. And in any case, Lady Big Macs retained possession under their own basket.
And number 33, Melissa Pachorski.
Blocked by Morgan Malinik, and does not control the rebound. It's out of bounds to the Lady Panthers. A couple more substitutions on the floor. Number 33 came in for Canon-McMillan. That's Melissa Pachorski. And there was one more I missed. I'll get that in just a second here. Grace Highland with the ball in the backcourt. Across the timeline. She gets it right back. Still the 5 seniors on the floor for the Lady Panthers as Rachel Broadland takes one step, finds Morgan Linnick down low, chooses not to shoot. 3:10 to go. It's an 8-6 Panther lead, and let's see what that personal is. That's on Anna Lombardo. That'll be her third Canon-McMillan team foul, and Rachel Broadland goes to the line once more, shooting 2. First one's up and in. 4 of 5 from the line so far for Rachel. She will get one more. Liberal substitutions now by Canon-McMillan. 2 starters back on the floor. That's number 3, Lauren Dittmar's back on the floor, as is 14, Emily Hansen. Rachel Broadland gets one more. Back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Melissa Pachorski. 4 points for Rachel Broadland so far tonight. She leads all Panther scores. Panthers with a man-to-man defense. Canon-McMillan not really able to penetrate it. Rebecca Veras down low was looking for Lauren Dittmar. Lauren Dittmar got a couple of fingernail marks on it, but not enough to control the ball. It sails out of bounds to the Lady Panthers. 2:43 to go. First quarter, 9-6. Panthers lead by 3. Now it's full court pressure. A 2-2-1 zone press by Canon-McMillan. Beaten that time by the Lady Panthers. Susan McLean goes right to the bucket. Scoop shot up, no good. Rebounded by Lauren Dittmar, and Canon-McMillan comes the other way. It's a good job. Oh, it's stolen away by Rachel Starr. She's got their pocket pick. Rachel Broadland pulls up from about 8 feet. Rachel Broadland, her first 2, 6 points tonight for Rachel Broadland, and it's a 5-point Panther lead at 11-6. Just over 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Down low, once again, that is Lauren Dittmar. She's had 3 buckets from right down there. 3 layups, easy ones. 1:55 to go. The 3-point Panther lead, 11-8. Grace Highland across the timeline. Grace gets it right back out front. Rachel Broadland down low, into the lane, and looks like a double dribble. Yeah, she got both hands on that. It was a nice little move. Down the lane, she actually made the bucket. It does not count. And the Lady Big Macs get it right back. Taylor Petrus, junior guard with the ball, bringing it up against the Grace Highland defense, at the timeline. She gets it right back, and nice little box out by Lauren Dittmar. She had a pretty clear way to the hoop, but one of the Panthers called for a hacking foul. That will be Rachel Broadland picks up the first. That's her first personal team foul for the Lady Panthers. And Taylor Petrus steps in the line for the Lady Macs. First one's up and good. Her first points of the night. She'll get one more. Also up and good. 2 for 2 from the line. 2 points for Taylor Petrus. And the first time we've seen her on the floor, Mara Womer, I believe her name is, Mara Womer, on the floor for Canon-McMillan. Grace Highland on the right side. The Panthers beating this to full court pressure. Long 3-point attempt by Rachel Starr. Rattles off the rim, no good. Can Morgan Malinik run it down? She does, and gets it right back into Rachel Broadland. Nice save by Morgan Malinik, and now Grace Highland with a long 3-pointer. Also no good and not recovered. Oh, looks like it might have gone off a Canon-McMillan hand. This ball stays with the Panthers. Rachel Starr will bring it into the corner. 1:07 left first quarter. 11-10 Panther lead. Morgan Malinik now against that 2-3. Whatever it is, a 2-3 morphing zone. Morgan Malinik with a nice little drive on the right side off the front of the rim. No good. Rachel Starr picks it right up, puts it right back. No good. Held ball, possession arrow is in the Lady Panthers' favor with 48 seconds left. They'll get it back at least one more time. Rachel Starr under her own basket. Number 24, Sean Mosley, checked back in for Canon-Mac. It's been moved by Morgan Malinik. That's kind of hard to say. Does not take the shot. Rachel Broadland, though, from 16. Then the bank is open. Rachel Broadland having a pretty good quarter. 8 points for Rachel, all here in the first quarter. 33 seconds to go, and a 3-point Panther lead at 13-10. Stolen away by Grace Highland. And it's a sprint. Can she make it off the rim, off the glass? No good. Comes the other way, and that time it is up and down by Courtney Parks, the one senior on the Canon-McMillan squad. Brings it back within one. 1 shot left. Grace Highland, scoop shot rim, no good. Rebounded by, well, who comes out with it? Last shot, that was actually Sean Mosley who came out with that last steal and shot, no good. And the Panthers finish up quarter number 1 with a 13-12 lead. The leading scorer for the Panthers, you've seen her all quarter long. That will be Rachel Broadland, 4 of 6 from the line, 2 buckets, and that is a total of 8 points in the first quarter. Grace Highland had 1 3-pointer early on. That's 3 points for her, and the other 2 come from Rachel Starr. That all adds up to 13. No serious foul trouble for the Panthers. Rachel Broadland picked up 1, and that is the only one for the Panthers in the first quarter. For the Canon-McMillan Lady Big Macs, the situation's roughly the same. They've got 3 personal fouls. Anna Lombardo, number 15, the sophomore, has 2. Lauren Dittmar has 1. And as for scorers, Lauren Dittmar leads all Canon-McMillan scores. She's got 3 layups for 6 points. 2 for 2 from the line for number 2, Taylor Petrus, and a bucket each for Courtney Parks, number 10. And number 11, Rebecca Veris. That all adds up to 12. Panthers with a 1-point lead, and Canon-McMillan with a ball to start quarter number 2. Courtney Parks on the inbound, gets it right back to Taylor Petrus. Across the timeline and into the Grace Highland defense. Yeah, Rachel Broadland, little blocking foul. That's Rachel Broadland's 2nd personal and 2nd team foul. And junior Tori Bishop, number 44, reports in for the Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers, normally the starter, but here on senior night, Coach Kuntz has let all 5 seniors start this game. Oh, another substitution, number 5, Haley Lohman is on the floor for the Panthers. Drive to the bucket, no good, off the rim, no good. Taylor Gensler, another substitution I missed, sorry about that. Taylor Gensler also on the floor. She's a junior, number 22. Rachel Starr on the left side, Taylor Gensler low. The defense remains the same, this 1-2-2 or whatever it is. Haley Lohman with a long 3-pointer, no good. Tori Bishop, though, snatches down the rebound. Looks like it's back to a 2-3 zone now by Canon-Mac. Taylor Gensler at the free throw line, chooses not to take the shot off the hands of Rachel Starr. Haley Lohman actually ends up with that off the hands of Canon-McMillan's number 14, Emily Hansen. Nice cut down the lane to Taylor Gensler, and she was walloped by somebody. Let's see, a little pushing foul. That'll be on Taylor Petrus.
Number 2, Taylor Petrus, her first. Canon-McMillan's 14th foul. In for Upper St. Clair, number 24, Lauren Rita.
Grace Highland from way outside, back in the rim, no good. And that'll be over the back. Nice attempt by Taylor Gensler to get that rebound, but she was over the back of Anna Lombardo, and she'll be tagged for that personal foul. That's her first third Upper St. Clair team foul. 4 team fouls so far for the Lady Big Macs. Taylor Petrus and against the Grace Highland defense, and Grace will be called for the holding foul. Yep, sure enough, that is Grace Highland. That's her first. Now 4 team fouls for the Lady Panthers. Team fouls are all even up at 4. 6:50 to go, first half. Still 13-12, no scoring in this quarter. Knocked away by Tori Bishop, gathered in by Haley Lohman. Quickly across the timeline, down the lane looking for help. Yeah, she was looking for a trailer. She saw somebody out of the corner of her eye, but dragged that pivot foot after the jump stop. Traveling violation sends it right back over to Canon-McMillan. Yeah, nifty little shimmy head fake move, but called for the travel. Dragging a pivot foot again, just like we saw on a Haley Lohman just a second ago. That turnover gives it right back to the Panthers. So the minute and a half gone in the second quarter, there's been no scoring, and we still hanging in there at 13-12 Panthers. Skip pass, that's Lauren Reed on the baseline from about 15 feet. Back to the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lauren Dittmar of the Lady Macs. That dribble ends up going off the foot of Emily Hansen of the Lady Big Macs, and it is Panther ball going the other way. 6:18 to go now. First half. Panthers working it carefully up against the full court pressure. Haven't had any serious issues. Taylor Gensler, little pass it over to her right. Not able to gather it in, and Taylor Petrus comes away with it for Cannon Mac. Oh, no, Grace Highland almost with the steal. Taylor Petrus gets it back in the lane, and a baseline jumper, no good, and Taylor Gensler ripping the rebound out of there. Lauren Rita gets it back to Grace Highland, who will tote it across the timeline. Tori Bishop down low, makes a spin move, and Yep, looks like a body foul by Anna Lombardo. That's the sophomore's third personal foul. She will have to take a seat on the bench. A couple more substitutions for the Lady Macs. This brings Courtney Parks back on the floor. She's number 10, 33, Melissa Bachorsky. We've seen her before. And Sean Mosley, number 24, long three-point attempt by Grace Highland. No good, and rebounded by Melissa Bachorsky. Scoop shot up, no good. Rebounded by Haley Lohman. Smallest player on the floor, ripping off a rebound amongst all those towers. Grace Highland again. Right down the lane, finds Taylor Gens on the baseline. A little too long. Tori Bishop, though, with a putback. Rim, no good. Snatched out of there by Courtney Parks for Cannon Mac down the left side. Dribbles it off her foot, and it's in the hands of Haley Lohman now. 5:15 to go. Second quarter, still no score in this quarter. Tori Bishop had it, took her eye off it. Ends up in the hands of Melissa Bachorsky. Yes, indeed, stolen away by Lauren Rita. She's got it back, puts it up, and that will be another foul assessed to the Lady Macs. Courtney Parks is charged with that one. It's her first 6 team fouls now for the Lady Macs. Lauren Reed at the line, shooting 2. First one, rim glass good. She will get one more. And that's the first point scored this quarter for either team with 3 minutes gone in the second quarter. Lauren Reed, second one off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Macs. Sean Mosley found himself wide open under the basket, came up a little bit short, rebounded by Grace Highland. Lauren Reed up the left side. Haley Lohman skips it out to Grace Highland from about 18 feet. Backboard almost died and went in the bucket, but it came out just long. 4:35 to go, second quarter. Taylor Petrus hands it off. Really nice take down the lane. That's Emily Hansen. Her first bucket, and we are all knotted up at 14. With just over... Haley Lohman with a long three-pointer. Rim no good. Taylor Gensler, yes, with a rebound. And a putback attempt. No foul called. Lauren Rita misses everything. Comes in the hands of Tori Bishop. She will stride to the line. Let's see who's assessed for this one. That'll be Taylor Petrus.
Fouls on number 2, Taylor Petrus. Her second.
That's her second. It's 7 team fouls now. That puts the Lady Panthers in the bonus for subsequent fouls. Tori Bishop's first one, the right side of the rim, clangs out. She will get one more.
Reporting in for Canon-McMillan, number 5, Laura Romer, and number 10, Courtney Forrest.
Tori Bishop's second one, a little bit long, rebounded by Emily Hansen. Hustles it into the forecourt, dribbles it off a leg, yes, off her leg, and it'll come right back to the Lady Panthers.
Reporting in for St. Clair, number 50, Morgan Molinek.
Substitution for the Panthers, Morgan Molinek checks back, and Coach Ernie Kuntz takes a 30-second timeout. And I'm sure what he's going to be doing is looking for a little bit of scoring offense out of his charges here. We only got 1 point scored this quarter. That was one free throw by Lauren Rita. Panthers so far in this quarter, 1 for 4 from the free throw line, and they've added a couple of personal fouls to the total. Only 4 team fouls for the Panthers, 7 for the Lady Big Macs, including 3 on sophomore starter Anna Lombardo. Meanwhile, it'll be Lady Panthers ball coming in under the Canon-Mac bucket. Lauren Rita will be taking care of business against the full court Canon-Mac pressure. Taylor Genster finds Haley Lohman across the timeline. The Panthers beat the press one more time. Now let's see if we can get some offense going. Lauren Rita with that three-pointer. There we go. That's a pretty good start. Lauren Rita from dead center. That's Lauren Rita's 4 points for Lauren. She had the one free throw just a second ago. Michelle Baczorski blocked by Lauren Rita. Grace Hyland gets it out to Haley Lohman on the fast break down the right side. Puts it up off the rim. No good. Taylor Genster with a putback. No good. Rebounds again. Who's got it this time? Lauren Rita with another chance at it back to the rim. No good. And gets it back again. Nice rebounding sequence by the Lady Panthers. But that time it went off Lauren Rita's hand and out of bounds. It'll belong to Canon-McMillan. Excellent rebounding. But unfortunately did not pay off that time down the floor. 3:20 to go, second quarter. 17-14, 3-point Panther lead. Taylor Genster with the defense and the habeas grabus. Looks like she was headed for ball, missed it.
Fouls on number 22 for St. Clair.
Grabbed some wrist. That's Taylor Gensler's second personal. 5 team fouls for the Panthers. It's a possession foul, and Lady Max will bring it back in. Susan McLean checks back in. Taylor Genster takes a quick break. Susan Genster. Susan McLean, the senior guard. We got a chance to see some action here. Panthers man-to-man defense, been man-to-man all night long. Emily Hansen getting some help out there. It's stolen away by Haley Lohman. Morgan Molinek to the lane from about 14 feet up and in. There's some scoring. That's what they were looking for. Morgan Molinek's first 2. And the timeout that Coach Kuntz called a minute ago seems to have helped a little bit. That's 2 buckets back-to-back the Panthers have had, and they've stretched that lead to 5. Largest of the night, 19-14. Haley Lohman now for 3. She drains that! And suddenly from nowhere, the Panthers have put on a nice little 8-point run. 2 trays and a 2-pointer to stretch the lead now to 8. The longest of the night. That's what Coach Kuntz had in mind. Rachel Broadland, we haven't seen much of her in the second quarter. She still leads all Panther scorers with 8. Lauren Rita is 1 for 2 from the line and has a 3-pointer for 4 points. Grace Hyland with that 3-pointer in the first quarter. She's got 3. 2 points each for Rachel Starr and Morgan Molinek. Haley Lohman, and that ends up scoring with that other 3-pointer we saw just now. No serious foul trouble for the Panthers. 2 each for Taylor Genster and Rachel Broadland. But right now, the Panthers have got the Lady Macs back on their heels after the Lady Macs fought their way back into this to tie this game at 14. The Panthers have rattled off 8 in a row, and with 2:45 to go, it's a 22-14 Panther lead. The only senior in the squad, Courtney Parks, bring the ball up across the timeline. Grace Hyland on the defense. Still man-to-man, as it has been all night long for the Panthers. Poked away by Susan McLean, but retained by Michelle Baczorski. Melissa Baczorski, sorry about that, Melissa. And a reach-in foul. Susan McLean is tagged for that one.
Susan McLean.
That's her first.
First, team 6.
6 team fouls for the Panthers now. That'll put both teams in the bonus for the next fouls. Backcourt violation called. Looks like Emily Hansen got control in the forecourt, slid into the backcourt, and the violation gives the ball right back to the Panthers with 2:30 left in the half. 22-14, 8-point Panther lead. Haley Lohman chooses not to take the three-pointer. Susan McLean had a notion. She didn't take it. That's one way you beat a zone is to shoot over it. Let's see what Lauren Rita can do. Yeah, she drains another one. Lauren Rita. 2 3-pointers in this quarter. 7 total points in the night for Lauren. And it's a 25-14, 11-point Panther lead. And that pass just touches off the hands of Mara Womer. And the Panthers have the ball. Now 2 minutes left, and that lead is now 11. The Panthers have rattled off 11 points in a row. Tipped away and gathered in by Emily Hansen down the lane and up and in. Nice jump stop move. Had Grace Highland sailing by her, and Emily Hansen was open for a layup. 25-16, 9-point Panther lead. That breaks the Panthers' string, 11 points. Susan McLean, front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Courtney Parks for Cannon. Stolen by Lauren Rita. And the Panthers set it back up now with 1:25 to go first half. Bounce pass into Morgan Malinik. Up and in, Morgan Malinik. With a nice little shot. 4 points in the quarter, 4 points in the night for Morgan. Stolen away by Susan McLean. She stays in bounds. Lauren Rita gathers in the pass, finds Morgan Malinik again down low, up and in. Good presence of mind, good vision by Lauren Rita. Good finish by Morgan Malinik. 6 points in a hurry here by Morgan Malinik, and the Panther lead has now stretched to 13. It's 29-16 with just over a minute to go. And something clicked in that last timeout that Coach Ernie Coots called, where the Panthers had a grand total of 14 points in almost 12 minutes of play. They've scored 15 in the last 3 minutes. So he lit a fire under somebody in that timeout. Now can the Panthers put the clamps on defense and keep the Lady Macs from scoring the rest of this quarter? 1:05 to go, 13-point Panther lead. Right down the lane with the left hand, up and off the rim. Let's see what's called there. Foul called. Taylor Petrus called for that foul. Now she has 3 to go along with Anna Lombardo's 3. And this will send Morgan Malinik to the line, shooting 1-1. First one is up and good. She'll get the second. She'll get the bonus. 7 points in the quarter for Morgan Malinik. And a 14-point Panther lead. Second one up. Off the rim, no good. Morgan saw that coming and hustled down the lane to grab their own rebound. Grace Highland from outside from about 23 feet. Grace Highland with her second 3. 6 points for Grace. And out of nowhere, the Panthers have outscored, and they're about to do it again with 37 seconds. Grace Highland with the steal and the layup. 8 points for Grace now, and the Panthers have outscored the Lady Macs 21-2 in the last 4 minutes of this quarter. From the left side, up and blocked, but apparently gotten with a body. That was Lauren Dittmar on the drive. Who's the foul on?
Fouls on number 50 for St. Clair, Morgan Malinik.
The foul is on Morgan Malinik. That's her first. It's a 2-shot foul. The Lauren Dittmar at the line, shooting 2. First one up, back to the rim, and drops through. First one's good, and of course she gets a second. Good form, back to the rim, drops right down. 2 for 2 from the line, 8 points for Lauren Dittmar. With 19 seconds to go, it's a 17-point Panther lead at 35-18. Grace Highland finds Morgan Malinik. Chooses not to take the three-pointer from straight away. get passed off the hands of Haley Lohman. I think probably Grace Highland thought she was a little taller than she actually is, and with 6 seconds to go in the first half, Canon-McMillan gets the ball back and may have enough time to get one more shot off. Five seconds for Taylor Peters was headed toward the bucket anyway, but to prevent the layup, Grace Highland is charged with that foul. That is Grace's second. Taylor Peters at the line shooting two. Misses it. It was a 1-and-1. Sorry, not a shooting foul. That was a floor foul. Anyway, that's what we got out of there. That's why she only got the one. Well, in any case, we finally got some action here in the second half of the second quarter, and the first half ends with the Panthers leading 35-18. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back for the second half. Welcome back, everybody. Kevin McGahey back with you for the second half of tonight's contest between the visiting Lady Big Macs of Canon-McMillan and the homestanding Panthers of Upper St. Clair. Anthony DeRubis and Sam DiGregorio are the two cameramen tonight. I'm glad to have them along with me. And a quick scoring summary. We've only got a little bit of time here. First half for the Lady Panthers is spread out. The scoring was pretty well spread out. Grace Highland and Rachel Broadland lead the Panthers scoring with 8 points each. Lauren Arita, on the virtue of those two three-pointers you might have seen, 7 points for her, 7 for Morgan Malinik, the senior, 3 for Haley Lohman on one three-pointer, and 2 points for Rachel Starr, number 35, the other senior for the Lady Panthers. For the Lady Big Macs, Lauren Dittmar, number 3, the junior, leads all scorers with 8. Emily Hansen with 4, and numbers 10 and 11, Courtney Parks and Rebecca Veras, 2 each. And number 2, Taylor Peters, also has 2. She's 2 of 3 from the line. A little foul trouble on the side of Canon-Mac. 2 players with 3. That's number 2, Taylor Peters, and Anna Lombardo, number 15. Panthers start the second half with the ball, and Grace Highland brings it across the timeline. Down low, that's Morgan Malinik. We are back to our 5 seniors starting the second half. Rachel Broadland with a rebound. Does not get it to Morgan Malinik. Hits one of the Canon-McMillan players right in the nose. Hope she's all right. Anyway, shot and rebound by the Lady Panthers. And, yes, quick timeout called. That is Anna Lombardo, who's in a little bit of distress, having been hit right in the mug with the ball on that last trip down the floor. She seems to have got her wits together. Contacts are still in, and we will be underway here again with the 5 Panthers seniors starting the second half. It is senior recognition night. It's great of Coach Kuntz to play them all 5 of them in the first half and here in the second. Rachel Starr on the near side. Canon-McMillan shifted to a man-to-man defense for the second half. The zone was not working, at least in the second half of the second quarter. So man-to-man Morgan Malinik up and off the rim, no good. Rebound, it comes right off the hands of Grace Highland, up and back in. A fortuitous bounce for Grace Highland. It's a look what I found kind of a rebound. Put it right back in, and it's a 37-18 Panther lead over the Canon-Mac Big Macs, Lady Big Macs rather. Taylor Peters, almost didn't find Courtney Parks, but ends up finding her. Anna Lombardo into the Rachel Broadland defense. Throws it underneath, and Susan McLean is standing right there instead of Emily Hansen, and the Panthers have it again. Left side now. Susan McLean finds Rachel Broadland down low. Spin move up off the glass. No good. Rebound by Morgan Malinik. Another spin move. Not good. Rachel Broadland down with that rebound, and it pops up high. Courtney Parks for Canon-Mac comes down with it. 19-point Panther lead, 37-18. 2 minutes gone, third quarter. Underneath, Anna Lombardo had it. Rachel Broadland pushed her from behind. She'll be tagged with the first personal of the second half, and that will be Rachel Broadland's first team foul. 2 substitutions for Canon-McMillan, Melissa Wachorski, number 33, and Sean Mosley, number 24. Both sophomores. It's a real young team for the Lady Macs. They only have 1 senior, a handful of juniors, and a crowd of sophomores. So we expect to hear more from them in a year or 2. From the baseline, Taylor Peters off the rim, no good. Susan McLean comes down with it and carried the ball. You don't see that very often. But palming of the ball call. Looks like Susan got her hand underneath it as she made that left turn. Turnover sends the ball over to the Lady Big Macs. 6 minutes to go, third quarter, 37-18, 19-point Panther lead. Lauren Dittmar in the lane, glass, no good, rebound by Canon-McMillan, Emily Hansen. Right underneath the defense, didn't even use the glass, scooped that right up and in. 6 points for Emily Hansen in the first two of the half for Canon-McMillan. Morgan Malinik on the baseline, chooses not to shoot. Susan McLean on the right side. Taylor Gensler substituted in, by the way, for Rachel Baldwin after that last foul. There she is with the ball right now. On her way to the bucket. No good. Gets her own rebound. Morgan Malinik in the lane. Scoop shot up off the glass and in. Morgan Malinik. Now 9 points of the night for Morgan. And that 19-point lead is back for the Panthers. 5 minutes to go now, third quarter. A little holding foul called on Susan McLean. Just trying to stop Emily Hansen's progress toward the bucket. Susan McLean's second personal. 2 team fouls for the Panthers this half. None so far for Canon-McMillan. Courtney Parks on the inbounds. Finds Anna Lombardo, spin move, off the rim, no good. Morgan Malinik yanking down the rebound. Taylor Gensler across the timeline. Gets it right back. There's Grace Highland down low, finds Rachel Starr, almost slapped away by Canon-McMillan. Shifty move, Taylor Gensler from the free throw line, rebound, gets her own rebound, up and off the rim, no good again. Taylor Petrus with the Canon-McMillan rebound, knocked out of bounds by Taylor Gensler. And Lady Macs bring it back right to left across the timeline. Taylor Petrus into the Grace Highland defense. Man-to-man again by the Panthers, as it has been all night. Elbow to the neck. Oh, my goodness. Grace Highland took one right in the throat. Morgan Malinik tapped the ball and was grabbed by somebody from Canon Mac and hoisted out of bounds. Ball belongs to the Panthers. .420 to go, third quarter, 39-20, 19-point Panther lead. Rachel Starr right back out to Grace Highland. Oh, knocked away by Emily Hansen. She gathers it back in and it goes to the hoop, and somebody, that'll be probably Grace Highland from behind, preventing the easy layup. Yes, that'll be Grace Highland with the personal foul. That's her third. 3 team fouls for the Panthers, none for the Lady Macs, and at the line is Emily Hansen shooting 2, her first free throws tonight. First one's off the rim, no good. She will get another. Melissa Bachorsky checks in, number 33 for Canon-McMillan, and Haley Lohman, number 5, the junior guard, checks in for Upper St. Clair. Grace Highland with those 3 personal fouls. Second one is up and good for Emily Hansen. 7 points for Emily tonight. Panthers, well, a little sloppy ball handling. Haley Lohman not quick enough to rescue it. It'll be a turnover, and it goes right over to Canon-McMillan. 39-21, 18-point Panther lead. Lauren Rita checks in. Taylor Gensler back to the bench. I know we'll see her again. 3:56 to go, halfway through quarter number 3. To the backcourt, that's Taylor Petrus against the Susan McLean defense now. Mara Omer underneath to Courtney Parks, just a little bit short. Panthers rip away the rebound. Haley Lohman now in the forecourt. Underneath. That was Rachel Starr on her way to the bucket, blocked by Melissa Bachorsky, and Canon Mac once again on the attack. That rhymes. I didn't mean to do that, but it just sort of happened. Mara Omer is stolen away by Lauren Rita. Had Haley Lohman streaking down the right side, she just plain didn't see her. There's Morgan Malinik from about 19 feet. Rim, backboard rim again, a lot of iron, but no result. Blocked by Morgan Malinik, having a terrific game tonight. Lauren Rita looking for some guard help. There's Haley Lohman. And Haley, with 3 minutes to go, gets it across the timeline. Susan McLean could have taken a long three-pointer, chose not to. And the Panthers back out to chew up a little time and work for a good shot. Haley Lohman skips it back to Morgan Malinik, back to Susan McLean. She does take the long three-point attempt that rattles it in and out. It was way down. And ends up shooting back out. Melissa Baczorski against the Morgan Malinik defense. Slaps it into the hands of Haley Lohman. And the Panthers get it right back. Lauren Rita zipping it across the timeline just inside the three-point arc. Lauren Rita pulls up for a nifty little jumper. 9 points for Lauren Rita. She had a terrific second quarter. Blocked by Morgan Malinik. My goodness. She's active at both ends of the floor. That one unfortunately off the hands of Lauren Rita with 2:13 to go. Third quarter. The Panthers have stretched the lead now to 20. It's 41-21. Lady Big Macs bringing it in. That's Courtney Parks in the backcourt. She's the senior guard. Rachel Starr on the defense. Rebecca Veras has the ball right now. Gets it across to Emily Hansen. So the free throw line ends up giving it right back. Susan McLean on the steal attempt. Got a little more arm than ball, apparently, and she is tagged for the reach-in foul. That is her third. And now suddenly the Panthers have a little bit of foul trouble. 3 for Susan McLean, 3 for Grace Highland, 3 for Rachel Broadland. All 3 of those are on the bench.
Reporting in for Upper St. Clair, number 2, Michaela Stats.
Stolen by Lauren Rita up the left side, off the glass, and in. Lauren Rita taking charge and now leading all St. Clair scores with 11 points. Kind of an unnecessary foul that time by Lauren Rita. She was going after the ball, got a lot more arm than ball on Lauren Dittmar, and that's Lauren Rita's first personal, but it's the 5th St. Clair foul here in the third quarter. No fouls called on Canon-McMillan. Panthers over the 22-point lead. It's 43-21. Canon-McMillan with the ball in the backcourt. Emily Hansen against the Haley Lohman defense. Into the lane up. Right down Main Street. A really nifty move by Anna Lombardo. Her first points. And she will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. The personal foul is on number 2, Michaela Stats. First time we've seen her on the floor tonight and this season. Three-point play not completed. Rachel Starr yanks off the rebound. And she gets it right back across the timeline to Lauren Rita. Did not see Michaela Stats cutting toward the bucket. Tough defense. And the pass, the down low to Haley Lohman off her hand and out of bounds. It'll go right back to Canon-McMillan. It's pretty good defense put on that time by the Lady Big Macs. With 1:10 to go here in the third quarter, it's a 43-23 Upper St. Clair lead. Taylor Petrus across the timeline. Michaela Stats with the defense. Let's see what that call is. A little pushing foul by Lauren Rita that time. I was looking the other way, didn't quite see it. That's Lauren Rita's second foul. And now, here with a minute to go in the third quarter, the Panthers are over the limit. But because it's a foul, a double foul called. Lauren Dittmar for Canon-McMillan also called for one. That's why it's a non-shooting foul. We'll try to sort that out a little bit later, but right now, there's Lauren Dittmar with a jumper, and that one is in just inside the three-point arc. That's for 2. Lauren Dittmar with 10 for the Lady Big Macs. 42 seconds to go, and it's an 18-point Panther lead, 43-25. Haley Lohman finally beats the pressure, and it gets across the time, and she got tripped. See whose foot she fell over. That was number 2, Taylor Petrus, and that is 4 fouls on Taylor Petrus. Only the second team foul for the Lady Big Macs this half. But Taylor Petrus is going to have to take a spot on the bench. They're going to need her later in the game. And it's the first time we've seen number 23, Kelsey Jersey, a sophomore, number 23 for Canon-Mac. 35 seconds to go, third quarter. Haley Lohman across the timeline looking for help, not really finding it. The Lady Macs was stretched out that man-to-man defense, covered a full half court. Full half court, that's ridiculous, but it's a half court man-to-man defense. Lauren Rita sort of uncovered on this side of the court. 9 seconds to go now. Haley Lohman needing some action, getting the ball to the hoop. She finds Morgan Melendick down low. Little spin move, glass. Just oozes off the edge of the rim. And that will do it for the third quarter. Morgan Melendick with a pretty good chance there. Just edges off the rim. And the third quarter ends with the Panthers leading by 18. It's 43-25. In the quarter for the Lady Macs, Lauren Dittmar had 1 bucket. Emily Hansen with 3 points, one from the field and 1 of 2 from the line. Anna Lombardo with the other 2. Lauren Dittmar leads all scorers for Canon-Mac with 10. Some foul trouble that Taylor Petrus, number 2, the junior starting guard, has 4. Anna Lombardo, number 15, has 3. And Taylor Petrus had to go to the bench just then. For the Lady Panthers, only 8 points scored in the quarter, 4 of them by Lauren Rita. She has 11 on the night. Grace Highland with 1 bucket. She's got 10. Morgan Melendick put the other one in there. Her 2 points means she has 9 for the game, and that's the top 3 scores for the Panthers. Rachel Brothen also has 8, but we did not see her in the third quarter. We start up again. Panthers with the ball going left to right in quarter number 4. Haley Lohman with the ball against what has become a pretty tough man-to-man defense by Canon-Mac. That rattles off the foot of Anna Lombardo as the ball stays with the Panthers. Rachel Starr bringing it in. And the 5 seniors on the floor again for the Panthers. Oh. That was an accidental foul. And there you find Emily Hansen apologizing to Grace. She just lost her balance. Nothing malicious about that foul, but it does count. It's 3 team fouls now for the Lady Macs. Panthers have been over the limit for quite a while now. Grace Highland finds Morgan Melendick out high. Rachel Brolin, Morgan Melendick cutting to the bucket. It is good. Morgan Melendick keeps on moving. She gets the bucket, and there's a foul.
Morgan Melendick, 2 points, and the assist for Rachel Brolin. Morgan at the line for a 3-point play.
But I missed who the foul was on. Morgan comes up a little short, rebounded by Canon-Mac, and hoisted out of there by Courtney Parks. 20-point lead, 45-25 for St. Clair. 7:25 to go in the contest with the left hand, driving toward the bucket, knocked away by Morgan Melendick, and Rachel Starr got a hold of it. And it looks like Lauren Dittmar got a hold of her.
Number 3, Lauren Dittmar. Her third personal 15th foul for Canon-Mac.
That's Lauren Dittmar's third, 5 team fouls for the Lady Big Macs. Haley Lohman now bringing it out toward the timeline, doubles back. Morgan Melendick finds Rachel Starr, finds Haley Lohman, nice and good ball work, and let's see, Rachel Broadland had it, but she had a hand on the end line, out of bounds, and that sends the ball back to Canon-McMillan. Back on the floor for the Lady Macs is Taylor Petrus with 4 fouls. Just under 7 minutes to go in the contest. Panthers still lead by 20 by virtue of that second quarter explosion. Nice move to the hoop with the left hand. No good by Anna Lombardo, who ends up with it. St. Clair ends up with it after a little scrum underneath. Rachel Starr coming out with a rebound. Grace Highland now. This man-to-man defense that the Lady Macs have put on has kind of put the clamps on the Panthers' offense. Morgan Malinik off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Anna Lombardo and zipping it into the forecourt. Takes it right down the lane, knocked away by Grace Highland. Courtney Parks with a shot, knocked out of bounds by St. Clair. Ball will stay with Canon-McMillan. Lauren Dittmar with the inbounds. Off the rim, no good. Grace Highland zipping it out of there. Haley Lohman finds Rachel Starr on the way to the bucket with the left hand up. Oh, just off the rim. Good fast break, and Rachel Broadland will be tagged for yet another probably unnecessary foul. That will be her fourth.
Fouls on number 42, Rachel Broadland. Her fourth.
And as the Panthers are over the limit, this will send Emily Hansen to the line, shooting 1-1 for the Lady Big Macs. First one is up and good. Emily Hansen, 8 points tonight. 3 buckets, 2 or 3 from the line. And she'll get one more. It is also good.
48 for St. Clair, number 20.
Substitution freshman number 20, Anna Siegfried on the floor. Rachel Broadland will have to take a seat on the bench with 4 personal fouls. Full court man-to-man pressure now by Cannon Mac. Handled by the Panthers. A couple across the timeline by Haley Lohman. Grace Highland into Morgan Malinik. Almost loses. It comes right back to Haley Lohman. 5:50 to go. 45-27 the score here. Panthers lead. Grace Highland looks with the inlet pass. It was kicked away. Stays with the Lady Big Macs. Or stays with the Panthers, rather. Haley Lohman from way outside, and it's way good. Haley Lohman with a rainbow arc shot. 6 points tonight for Haley. Canon-McMillan comes right back. It looks like freshman Anna Siegfried's going to be tagged with that. A little reaching foul. Indeed. Her first. That's 9 team fouls. Next one sends the Lady Macs to the line shooting 2, but it's a 1-1 right now. It's up, and it is good. Anna Lombardo. 3 points tonight for Anna, all in the second half. She'll get one more. Toes the line, rattles off the rim, no good. Rebound by Anna Siegfried. Passes it, though, to Emily Hansen, who desperately tried to hoist it back in bounds. Could not do that. Ball belongs to the Panthers, but they will be up against this full court man-to-man pressure that the Lady Macs have put on. Rachel Starr with the inbounds. Grace Highland gets it, slips a little bit, but she comes back with it. Up across the timeline, yes, and gets it to Haley Lohman on the left side. Morgan Malinik out high. Finds Haley Lohman down low, and a Siegfried right back to Rachel Starr. Long attempt by Haley Lohman, no good. Rachel Starr with a rebound to Morgan Malinik. The Panthers with the offensive rebound. Rebounding's been particularly good for the Panthers tonight, offensive and defensive. Grace Highland on her way to the hoop, just a little long. Dragged out of there by Lauren Dittmar, and Lady Macs on the attack, 2-on-1. From the left side, up and just off the rim. Good attempt, got her own rebound. That was Anna Lombardo, also no good, and the Panthers' Rachel Starr come away with it. 4:33 to go in the contest. 48-28, Panthers lead. "30-second timeout called by Coach Ernie Kuntz. And I'm betting he's wondering where the scoring went since that timeout he called in the second quarter that lit a fire under the Panthers. They really only scored 13 points in this entire second half. The lead is still pretty good because the Lady Macs have had similar trouble with a little bit of scoring. This quarter, though, Haley Lohman's in there with 3. She drained that gorgeous three-pointer just a minute ago, and Morgan Malinik has the only other bucket for the Panthers. That's a total of 11. She's tied for the scoring lead for the Panthers, along with Lauren Rita, number 24, who we've not seen so far this quarter. It's the 5 seniors back on the floor. Rachel Broadland playing with 4 personal fouls, as is number 2 for Canon-McMillan. That's Taylor Petrus. She also has 4. Panthers ball at half court. Grace Highland being patient, but that's not patient, but it is. Oh, thought it was good from here. Rachel Broadland with a rebound. Susan McLean now from just inside the three-point arc. Two if it went, it didn't go. And Rachel Starr, yes, Rachel Starr was over the back on the attempt for the rebound. Rachel Starr, that is her first personal. But now that is 10 fouls, and from here on out, Canon-McMillan shoots 2. And it'll be Taylor Petra stepping to the line to shoot those 2 for the Lady Mac. She's 2 for 3 from the line already tonight. First one's up off the back of the rim, no good. She'll get one more. Substitutions now. Sean Mosley's in, number 24, and number 33, Melissa Bachorsky for the Lady Macs. Second one also too hard, but rebounded by Emily Hansen of the Lady Macs. She takes the three-pointer, and it is good. First three-pointer of the night, and that's 12 total points for Emily Hansen. Panthers still with a comfortable lead, 48-31, right underneath 2. Yes, Morgan Malinik with the assist. Rachel Broadland with a bucket as the first scoring since the first quarter. Gets her in double figures. That's 10 points for Rachel Broadland. Emily Hansen on the drive, up off the glass and in, and she'll get a chance to complete the three-point play. Susan McLean with a reach-in foul. That is her fourth. So she's got 4. Rachel Broadland has 4. Grace Highland with 3. And they're all on the floor right now. Still a 17-point Panther lead, 50-33, and the three-point play is a done deal for Emily Hansen. Emily with 8 points in the quarter, 15 total. Susan McLean looking for help underneath. Bounce pass down to Rachel Broadland, up off the rim, no good, and snatched out of there by Sean Mosley. Courtney Parks drives to the hoop off the glass, draws a foul with a body from Rachel Broadland, and that probably is it. If it is on Rachel Broadland. Indeed. And here on senior recognition night, Rachel Broadland with her 5th foul leaves the game. She'll be replaced by Taylor Gensler. She had a tremendous first quarter, 8 points out of Rachel Broadland. And with 3 minutes to go, she will take a seat on the bench. Meanwhile, Courtney Parks on the line, shooting 2. First one, yeah. It was shooting 2, yeah. They're chasing after that rebound. That was her first free throw of the night. She'll get one more. Also too hard, and an odd rebound came off the top of the backboard, but Morgan Malinik gathers it in, and Susan McLean, here on the near side, gets it across the timeline. Rachel Starr down low, finds Morgan Malinik, down into the hoop. Does it count? It is good. Nice cut to the hoop, and good vision to get Morgan Malinik that one. Emily Hansen saddled with that foul, and the three-point play by Morgan Malinik is complete. 14 for Morgan Malinik tonight to lead all Panther scores. Poked away by Taylor Gensler. Off of Courtney Parks, apparently, right in front of the Canon-McMillan bench. Poked away, and Panthers get possession of the ball, rather. Grace Highland in the backcourt. 2:53 to go. 53-34. Panthers lead by 19. Morgan Malinik finds Taylor Gensler cutting to the bucket, and that's up with the left hand and in. Very nice little play. Taylor Gensler, oddly enough, her first points of the night. Spin move, little turnaround attempt by Anna Lombardo, but that ball sails out of bounds. And with that, it looks like the seniors, all 5 of them, have completed their duties for tonight. That's Stephanie Sortino, number 30, who had the ball a minute ago. Haley Lohman now. Also, you'll see number 33 on the floor. That's Katie Abriola. Their first action tonight with 2:19 to go. Stephanie Sortino to the hoop, off the glass, and no good. Offensive foul called. Aggressive play by Stephanie Sortino, fresh off the bench. That's her first. It's a non-shooting. Yes, it is a non-shooting foul since it's an offensive foul. No free throws this time. But Canon-Mac does get possession of the ball with 2:14 to go. Panthers leading by 21. I do not know what we're waiting for. Oh, okay. Everything seems to be in order now. Everything came to a standstill there. And I apologize for not knowing why. Emily Hansen in the corner against the Haley Lohman defense. Almost, some confusion. Almost found Lauren Dittmar cutting toward the free throw line, but off 2 Panther hands and out of bounds. To the Lady Backs. Just now 2 minutes to go in the contest. Inbound play comes in Emily Hansen, and from the three-pointer from the baseline, rebounded by Katie Abriola, and now the Panthers hustle the ball into the forecourt. Stephanie Sortino gets it back to Haley Lohman. Yeah, Katie Abriola was looking for some help and dragged that pivot foot just a little bit, but that's all it takes. Traveling violation called, sends the ball right back to Canon-Mac with 1:42 to go. And the Panthers with a 21-point comfortable lead. Taylor Petrus against the Stephanie Sortino defense. Dribbles right toward the hoop and loses it. Taylor Gensler now on the breakaway all by herself, up with the left right hand this time, and in. She's ambidextrous. Taylor Gensler with 2 buckets this quarter for 4 points. Some excellent defense played by the Lady Panthers, and the scoring has awakened here in the fourth quarter. The third quarter was a little bit of a drought, only 8 points scored, but this time already 14 scored, and we still got a minute 26 to go. Meanwhile, Morgan Malinik, the senior, leading all scorers with 14. Lauren Rita, the junior, number 24, she's got 11. Grace Highland, the senior, with 10. I don't think we'll see her anymore tonight. Coach Ernie Kuntz has taken the seniors off the floor. Yes, indeed, we got the same lineup. Another substitution. We see Amanda Vargo, number 10, for the first time. She's a sophomore for the Lady Panthers. And it's the same 5 we just left with for Canon-McMillan. No substitutions there. It'll be Taylor Petrus bringing the ball in. Panthers have backed the defense off the half court. That's Stephanie Sortino and Amanda Vargo. Still man-to-man. Panthers have played that all night long. Earlier on in the season, we saw a lot of zone out of them. Nice little turnaround shot. Rebound up and also no good. Rescued. No foul called. Poked away by Stephanie Sortino. Ball belongs to the Lady Macs with 1:06 to go. Emily Hansen on the inbounds. Rebecca Vera, she goes right to the hoop and there was a reach in there. Who got that one? Let's see. Who's responsible for that? It is Taylor Gensler. That's Taylor's third. This is a 2-shot shooting foul. Panthers way over the 10 foul limit. And Rebecca Veras with the first one up and down. 3 points on the night for Rebecca. She had a bucket in the first quarter. We haven't seen any scoring out of her since. Until now, that is. Second one up, back at him, no good. Long rebound, yanked out of there by Emily Hansen. Taylor Petrus, almost taken away by Lauren Rita, but not quite. Air ball with a, well, I guess you call it a rebound. Snatched out of the air by Amanda Vargo, and the Panthers with 46 seconds left now have at least one more shot. Ball knocked away and gathered back in. Well, not too sure of that call. That ball seemed to have been knocked away by a Canon-Mac player. Either way, an over and back violation called, handing the ball right back to Canon-Mac with 40 seconds to go in the game. A large Upper St. Clair lead and a nice little layup, but no good. Stephanie Sortino coming away with a rebound. Up to Taylor Genser in the forecourt. Stephanie Sortino again, but off the leg of Taylor Petrus. And with 28 seconds to go, the Panthers seem to have wrapped this game up. And this will give them a 3-5 section record. Unfortunately, Canon-Mac will fall to 0-8. Stephanie Sortino, left side. Amanda Vargo. Looks like they will use up the whole remaining time here. And 16 seconds to go in the game. Amanda Vargo. Stephanie Sortino. Still pretty good defense being put on by the Lady Macs. And with 2 seconds to go, one, and that is that. The Upper St. Clair Lady Panthers come away on senior recognition night with a 57-35 victory and one more win in the Section 4 column for the Lady Panthers. We're glad you're with us tonight. We hope you enjoyed the entire ceremony and the game. There's still plenty more basketball to come on Upper St. Clair Cable 7. I'm Kevin McGahey. It's been my pleasure to bring you tonight's contest. Thanks a lot to Anthony DeRubis and Sam DiGregorio, our two videographers, and of course the production talents of Glenn Ward of Upper St. Clair Cable 7 Television. Thanks, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the game. We will see you again in future Upper St. Clair telecasts. Thanks, everybody, and good night.